awful. I will never use it again. You will not convince me. Let me go over here because I'm also having problems with my computer with, this. Okay, cool. So we can bring that shit back. Hopefully now it's working. There we go. Okay, so we should be live across the board now. I can't see chat still, so if you guys are chatting, I can't see it. I could see it now, but I got to go add it into my OBS, so give me a sec. If you're on YouTube, I can't see chat right now, so my stuff got all fucked up, that's why. So we can fix it now. Okay, I'm going to fix that now. Okay. All right, so at least I could see that for now. Let me go here. Here. Hopefully it doesn't make me do any fucking complications. Oh, God. Now it's making me do two-step verification with an authenticator app. Okay. Sorry, guys. And then my phone wants to... Okay, phone, stop being a fucking cockbag. Oh, Jesus. Now it wants to do this. Really? No. Fuck. There we go. Sorry, guys. If it wasn't for my shitty fucking idea of going over to Stream Elements, that stuff made my OBS just like fucking not work. So I don't know. Okay, so my chat should be working on the YouTube side. Hello. Hopefully that's working. We're all getting together here. Put my YouTube over here for now. Get this all done. All right. So, Jey Uso. Yeah, right? It was my dark horse pick, actually, in fact. And I actually said that within my streams, before some fucking asshole comes in here and tells me, oh, Jey Uso, I'm going to be like, look, he was my dark horse pick. I said that. I said it was going to be John Cena, CM Punk, or Jey Uso. Boy, I love when I have a dark horse pick. So my dark horse pick was Jey Uso, so I was definitely on the money with that. So it looks like they're gonna play off that CM Punk. What it looks like they're gonna play off the CM Punk favor. What it looks like, so that's what they're going for at the moment. So, I mean, Penta had a great showing in the Royal Rumble. I like the fact they played off the Lucha Underground stuff at the very beginning of the Men's Royal Rumble. Charlotte Flair was predictable. I think we could be honest with that. Charlotte Flair was very predictable. Honestly, hold on. Let me make sure I have all my stuff set real quick. Well, I had 3 picks I had 3 picks. So if you guys didn't know, I had 3 picks going into my dark horse pick 1. So I will give that to myself. So it was Jey Uso, John Cena, CM Punk. And let me go. Oh, what's up, Josh? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good night. I think everybody's on high street right now because of, what's going on with John Cena and all that stuff that happened. I think everybody's on high street right now. I mean, if we're going to keep it a buck, I think I am still. I'm still kind of coming off of that high right now. I like it. I wasn't mad. I thought they were going to fully commit to John Cena. That's what I thought they were going to do. What's up, buddy? I thought they were going to fully commit to worst decision ever. What is wrong with I don't think it was wrong. I don't think the decision was wrong, buddy. I think that's just your opinion. It's not the worst decision. Somebody in my chat on YouTube's like, it's the worst decision ever. They should have had John Cena win it. Yeah, but John Cena's always about putting over people. Since he's been back, he's always been about putting people over. And I think it would have been very predictable if they had John Cena just win it all. I think it would have been very predictable. Charlotte Flair, they already leaked that stuff out. So that wasn't a surprise to me that they were going to have her come in and win. Not surprised. So we can all have our difference in opinion. Some people are saying it. Most people are saying it's great. The Royal Rumble's been great. I agree with the consensus. I watched it on Netflix, by the way. So if you guys didn't know, I tunneled in with a VPN, went into Canada on my Android box. I enjoyed every second of it. To be honest with you, I enjoyed every second of it. So you could disagree with me. You could tell me, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. At the end of the day, it's my review, and you don't have to like what I have to say. So at the end of the day, Dave Meltzer was wrong. Dave Meltzer talked about Alexa Bliss possibly under this contract, whatever. And boy, he was wrong. So there you go. Guys, I've had a busy day too on top of it, so bear with me. I hope it's Flair versus Mommy. Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna go for. Charlotte Flair looks like she's gonna be Raw bound, so I'm cool with that. Another thing, Damian Priest, I kind of like what they did with that. Drew McIntyre didn't go far. He looked demand possessed. I like the ladder match a lot. The ladder match was fantastically done. Kevin Owens looked like he legitimately got hurt. Legitimately, because he looked like he was out of place. And Cody almost looked like he had a concussion. The way that Kevin Owens put him down into the ladder head first, I thought I thought he had a concussion for a second there when they stopped the match. Rollins going heel for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Seth Rollins as heel is the best. I'm loving it. The Architect, I'm loving him going heel now. Like I was like, yes, you go heel, motherfucker. You go heel. And Seth should have been that way. Well, thank you for the restriction of that. I appreciate that. I don't know if that was a troll or not. I don't think this was the worst. I don't think this was the worst decision Triple H could have made. Jey Uso's been on the top. He's been piping hot. Fans love him. His merchandise. Let me keep this a buck. His merchandise is selling so well. Everybody in my community, okay, have all said the same thing. You've all said the same thing. Jey Uso is piping hot. I have friends that literally go to events to buy Jey Uso merchandise. So at the end of the day, people can turn around all day long. People can say to me, oh, it was bad of Triple H, all that shit. It was the right decision in my eyes. And I didn't want it to be predictable. See, that's the thing. I didn't want it to be predictable. Now, my question is Jay going to get fucked? That's going to be the question. Now the plot thickens. It makes sense. Now you have Jay win it. Does CM Punk pull his favor now? Remember, Punk had some choice words to Paul Heyman after the fact. So if you know CM Punk's irate, you know like they're going to play this off as they're going to play it off. They're going to have to. So is CM Punk going to cash in this favor and fuck Jey Uso out? I think that's what he's going to try to do. I think he's going to try to fuck Jey Uso out. Here's my problem with it is, what title do you have Jey Uso go for at this point? I think he's going to go against Gunther. I really do. I think they're going to run it back with Gunther, but do you have Gunther lose like that? I told you guys in shows. I told you guys like during the week about streams. I told you guys in my streams, I said, look, Jay, who are you going to have go against? I still think it's going to be Punk and Cody. I still believe that. I still think it's going to be Punk and Cody for the undisputed title. I still believe that. I'm still on that. It's tough for me because I like Cena. I do want to see Cena have a good last year of his career. I get why they did what they did. Charlotte Flair, that was leaked out on the internet days before, so that was predictable. Roxanne, I really thought they were going to do Roxanne Perez. Okay, we're just going to do that for you. Yeah, my man. And then we're also going to time you out for 24 hours too. Man, I attracted trolls tonight, man. Shit, over on my channel tonight, we're attracting the fucking trolls. Bro, learn how to spell. If you're gonna come into my chat and try to troll, learn how to spell. Like, first of all, if you're gonna troll, let me give you this. If you're gonna troll me, right? To these 3 trolls that have come so far to my stream on YouTube, right? I know where it's coming from, right? Here's the thing: learn to fucking spell. There's Hooked on Phonics. There's Rosetta Stone. Learn how to fucking spell. I thought I was bad with English. Holy fucking shit! Some of you that have come to troll, and I've already addressed. I know where it's coming from. I get it. I've ended that whole shit. I think you should let it go. I know where it's coming from. I know what camp it's coming from. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me put it that way in my review. Anyway, moving along. Because these guys are idiots. They're just typing shit. And it makes no sense. Please, if you're going to troll, learn how to fucking spell. Because, and by the way, my mods are here too. So sight on scene. Like, you guys are stupid. Get better. Anyway. Jey Uso winning wasn't, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't mad. I was happy for him. He deserves it. He's been the hot commodity. So I thought Becky was going to return. Totally was wrong there. Yeah, I think a lot of people were wrong there. I'm also going to tell you guys this. I think I didn't expect Nikki Bella signing a contract. Alexa Bliss doesn't, Mr. Dementia Miltzer. Can you see Seth and versus Rollins? I can. I do see Seth versus Roman. I think they have unfinished business that they need to finish and work out some shit. So I see both of them. I could see this be the next Rock Still Cold. Carried for the next 3 years. I could see that happening. I said Roman was going to get fucked somewhere. Literally, but I thought Roman was going to get fucked somewhere. At the end of the rainbow, I really thought he was going to get fucked, and here it is. This is the swerve they played. Now, what is Punk going to do? We're going to find out on Monday Night Raw on Monday on Netflix. We're going to find out what he's going to do. Is he going to pull that favor out real quick, or is he going to draw it out? And what are they going to do with Punk? What are they going to do? I mean, sorry, not Punk. What are they going to do with Cena? That's going to be the $1 million question, too. What are they going to do with Cena going forward, you know? Like, I'm really kind of like, I thought maybe they would have pushed Cena to Mania, have him win the belt, have him hold it for a little bit, and then have him lose. But they're fully going in on Jey Uso. They're fully committing. I just don't want to see Jey Uso get fucked over. I feel like it's going to be a Cody situation where Punk's going to politic to get where he needs to be kayfabe-wise. And I don't want to see that too. I don't want to see that either. I just think it's going to be a Jey Uso getting fucked over situation. And Jey Uso shouldn't be getting fucked over. Personal opinion. The women's match. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I was really thought for a minute there that maybe, just maybe, they would have Charlotte Flair lose. I really thought they were going to do that, but then in my back of my mind, I was like, no, Roxanne Perez has 3 different storylines going on in NXT right now. They can't have her win it like that. I was like, she's got a rematch happening for New Year's Evil or sorry, on the next NXT pay-per-view and things like that. So you can't have her you can't have her go over. And then she's got a thing with Bayley and who's the other one? And Julia in a triple threat for their next pay-per-view. So here's some announcements WWE made. So during the pay-per-view. So here's what they made announcements on. Tubi's getting NXT Evolved. So Evolved is now going to become NXT now. NXT Evolved. So I guess that's going to be level up. So I'll be watching that every week. I'll probably review it. We got, what is it? FLG or something like that. Like the new WWE The Voice. I'll be watching that on A&E. I'll record that every week. Will I give it a review? Who knows? Joe Henry showing up in the men's Royal Rumble. I was really thought they would had him go a little longer. Michael Cole, I love you, Michael Cole, but you didn't call out his signature move properly. We'll just do that. Man, you guys with the trolling and the spelling, man, get better at it. Seriously. Like, damn. I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to stop my show to entertain you. You're just gonna get blocked. Plain and simple. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I really thought they were gonna have Joe Henry do a little bit more. I thought they were gonna have him be there a little bit more. Jordan Grace had a great showing. Jordan Grace, they did announce right then and there that she signed a multi-year deal, which was pretty sweet. I thought that was fucking cool. Naomi had a great showing tonight. Nikki Bella. Trish Stratus had a great showing. Trish Stratus looked really happy. And she didn't look gassed. The last time she was out, she looked gassed. This time, she wasn't gassed. Roxanne will be on the main roster after WrestleMania. Yeah, I hope so. I hope she loses. I hope Julia. I hope they protect Roxanne though. I don't want to see Roxanne. I don't want to see Roxanne Perez take a loss or take a pin. I hope in that triple threat on NXT's next pay-per-view they have Julia pin Bayley and have Bayley just take the loss. Natalia looked good tonight too. Alexa Bliss looked nice tonight. Like seriously, I'm happy. Dave Meltzer looks like an idiot right now. Dave Meltzer looks like a fucking fool for what he said all over Twitter and Threads and all these places. Never take Dave Meltzer serious. Period. Point blank. So that's just my personal opinion there. Dirt sheets, don't take them serious. A lot of you go and you read the dirt sheets. Don't take them serious. The one thing that the wrestling groups were right about was Charlotte Flair. Those leaks were true. The way it played out was from the leaks. So they kept with their bread and butter. They kind of played devil's advocate a little bit in the men's Royal Rumble with JD Madonna since he's hurt. They put Tozawa in that spot. It was kind of funny. And then they brought in this like guy from the Prime team or whatever, and it was kind of stupid to fill in for that. And he got his ass rocked by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, can we have like Braun Breaker, man? The dogs are out. Like that guy is amazing. Like, bro, that guy is so entertaining. Like, I'm just saying, a world heavyweight champion in the future. Like, once he drops that Intercontinental belt, you could just move Jacob Fatu over to Raw and have him and Braun Breaker go at each other all day, and I'd be okay with that. Seriously. So, so far, I've had a bunch of trolls unhappy about about Jey Uso and trying to be funny at me. It's funny. I was like, if Logan Paul would have won, I would have been so mad. See, I love Triple H booking to a certain extent sometimes. Like, sometimes when Triple H is on one when he's booking something, he likes to go for that troll shit. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Seriously, I'm very cool with that. I have no squirms over what Triple H does when he books, man, you know. So I'm cool with that. No women's matches here outside of the Royal Rumble. I was really shocked they didn't put a Tiffany Stratton match together. Triple H kind of kept this short. He kept the pay-per-view kind of short, like way up until 7:00, and then he called it. Now the crowd was electrifying. Like that's how a crowd should be. I like the fact that they gave Charlotte Flair the fireworks and the pyro. That was cool. Roman Reigns, they did the same thing tonight. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, this show to me was a solid B+ all day long. I would even say A-. I was very happy how they featured Penta in a lot of spots. They played off Lucha Underground a little bit with Penta and Rey Mysterio a little bit. Like that a lot. Finn Balor looked pretty good. Hopefully they do something with Finn Balor. Dirty Dom. Be right back. Ads time. Well, we're also on YouTube, so if you want to come over and watch on YouTube, if you don't want to deal with ads, I appreciate that as well. Let's see. How much longer we got? 20 minutes. So Jey Uso becomes champion. I would like to see it hopefully off of Gunther, because Gunther could take an L and I'd be all right with that. See, Gunther could take an L and then win the belt right back. That's the thing. But I think really Cody versus Jay is going to be a thing. I really do think they're going to go that way. I think Punk's going to try to pull his favor out of his ass with Heyman and try to fuck Jay over. I think we're going to get Roman and Seth the rest of this year. I think that's how they're setting that up. Or they may just go with the swerve. They may go have Jey Uso versus Cody, but I don't know how that's going to work. Two baby faces. Unless Cody is willing to turn heel, I don't think that's going to happen. I still think it's going to be Jey Uso and Gunther, like I said in my live stream a couple of days ago. I still think they're going to go that way. And then they're going to have Punk. And I think Cody. I still think that way. I think Cody's going to match better with Punk because they had that legendary promo on Raw, and then it led into SmackDown. So, there you go. I'm still of the belief of those matches happening. But I was right about my dark horse pick. My dark horse pick was Jey Uso, and boy, I was right. John Cena was number 2, and ultimately CM Punk was number 1. WWE played me for a swerve tonight. I will admit I was wrong about my main pick, and I will take my L there. And everything else, literally, they're going to be playing out the motor machine guns and the whole DIY situation for a while, which I'm cool with. I'm very happy about, to be honest. I'm very, very pleased with that DIY situation. They don't need, and in Dawkins, they could set up a TLC match for Mania maybe, or Elimination Chamber. Maybe they could do something with the tag teams. They've done that before with Elimination Chamber where they've had tag teams before. So we'll see what they do there. Now, before somebody comes in here and asks me, oh, did you watch AEW? Why would I watch that shit? I'll watch that shit on tape replay, and I'll review it in the morning. Like, it's all about Royal Rumble, man. Royal Rumble was the better show. By a mile. I've told you guys this before. AEW, I kind of, been in the shadows of not reviewing their shit very much anymore. Like, I'll review it here and there, and I'll give a story here and there. But until their show picks up, I'm probably just going to do those on uploads. I just don't have a desire. Like, I can cover it within 5-10 minutes. Honestly, tonight, I watched it on Netflix. So, guys, I tunneled in on Netflix. I was in Canada. I have Proton VPN. I went into on my Xbox and everything through my router. I have it all set up to where it tunnels in Canada. And it picks the best servers for me. So when everybody was watching it on Peacock, I was watching it on Netflix. I didn't have to deal with ads. I didn't have to deal with shit. It was like watching it on Raw on Netflix. It was simple. And everything just works. Netflix just works. Where Peacock, I had all these problems trying to get it to work properly. A lot of people are happy with Triple H being inducted into the Hall of Fame. A lot of people thought it was strange, but I was like, he should have been put in the Hall of Fame 2-3 years ago, where he belongs. Triple H is not coming out. Triple H can't come out of retirement. He's got a pacemaker. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for Triple H. Wouldn't it be something that they have Stephanie McMahon, his own wife, introduce him? Wouldn't it be something? Or Ric Flair come out and introduce him or something. You know what I mean? So I'm excited for that. Guys, tonight, John Cena did not win. I'm not mad over it. John Cena is about putting people over that are fan favorites than putting himself over. And you saw that tonight. Will John Cena be a champion in 2025? Yeah, I do. I do think they can give him an Intercontinental. I think they can give him a United States. And I know that's not going to be good enough for people. But I just, coming into this, I want John Cena either to be featured very well, or I want him to put somebody over before he goes away. You know what I mean? Not everything has to have a championship on it, but I know people are going to be pissed at me for saying that. And I kind of agree with John Cena. He's going to be a company man, and he's happy where he's at. And tonight, you saw that. I don't think he's upset over it. I think the character, John Cena, is upset, yes. But John Cena, the guy, I don't think so. But John Cena's going to have another shot at it because he's going to probably be in that Elimination Chamber, most likely. So, there's that. My phone just went off. Why did my phone just go off? Oh, Discord. I hope they give him his flowers. I mean, oh yeah. Oh, I meant Jay. Yeah, I hope they do. I hope he goes over on Gunther. I do. I think Jey Uso. Like I said, I thought his Intercontinental run was very short. They have to give and this also brings up the other question to me. If you have him win the Intercontinental title, right? Do you have Penta beat? Do you have Penta beat Braun Breaker? And do you have Braun go over and beat Jay real quick? See, that's my fear with this. Jey Uso's not going to hold the title very long, or he's going to get fucked over. See, I'm happy he won the Royal Rumble, but at the same time, I'm kind of going, I kind of feel that he may get fucked over long term. I just have this sinking feeling that Punk's going to pull this favor, right? Punk's going to pull this favor, and we're going to sit here, and we're going to be royally disappointed. I just have this fucking feeling. But I think Punk's going to pull that. I think he's going to try really hard. I think he wants that undisputed title. I'll call it Universal, my bad. Sorry, guys. I'm a little tired right now, so I have scatterbrain, so my bad. A little bit of scatterbrain tonight, my bad. I was having issues with OBS as I was watching Royal Rumble. By the way, guys, Royal Rumble, if you guys wanted to watch it on Netflix, all you have to do is just get a free VPN. That's all you have to do. I have Proton VPN on my Google TV box. The on $20 special on the TV behind me. I was on Netflix. I was tunneling into Canada. You can also get IP Vanish or one of them, and then it's all like programmed into my router too, so which is cool. My router sits right next to me, and then I tunnel into wherever I want to be. So, yeah, I don't like Peacock. I've not been a big fan of WWE pay-per-views on Peacock, and now with now I know I can watch NXT live as it's happening on Netflix over the CW, where it's I don't get East Coast times. Because local, I got to wait until like 8 o'clock at night to watch it. So now I know I could just tunnel into Canada and I could just go watch it as it's happening on Netflix. And I have Tubi, so what the cool part about Tubi is I can watch Evolved, Evolved NXT or NXT Evolved. So I'm good there. And by the way, Tubi is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a subscription. Tubi's always been free. You just got to deal with some ads here and there with Tubi because it's free TV. Same with Play-Doh TV and things like that. So, Trish Stratus tonight, great showing. Nia Jax, that shit was funny with Nia Jax tonight. They were trolling Nia Jax. That shit was funny as fuck. The ladder match, man. There were some spots on the ladder match that I literally was shaking my head. I was like, Jesus. Peacock was buffering here and there. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys, if you have a browser open or you're on an iPad, just go get a free VPN and just tunnel into Canada. I know a few of them offer trials and stuff like that. If you were having issues with Peacock with WWE and all that shit, just tunnel in on like Canada. If you have really good internet, just go tunnel into Canada using like Proton VPN. You could make an account for free and just use the free stuff that they give, and it's pretty simple as that. So you don't have to deal with buffering and all that shit. I didn't have to deal with one lick of buffering. And by the way, I have Netflix on my Xbox right here next to me, yeah? Guess what? I didn't have to deal with fucking buffering or crashing. Peacock on here crashes all the time. Netflix, it just works. So, yeah, I ended up testing it here on my Xbox. I was able to get the pregame show of Royal Rumble, and then I just put it on the TV, and it was simple. There was an app. Proton just works. Boom, boom. Simple, done. And, yes, I hear that from a lot of people. Peacock just buffers when there's live. What's funny is only with WWE stuff. I can watch a football game. I can watch live Olympic footage, or if they're doing like tennis and stuff like that, perfectly fine. If WWE, forget about it. Good luck. So the cool part is I'm going to leave my shit tunneled on my box, and I'm just going to watch WWE Network that way. Netflix is superior. I'm cool with it. Oh, and by the way, if you're on Netflix and you tunnel into a different country like Canada, because I have fiber, literally you can get the WWE network and you get Raw, SmackDown, and NXT live. So there you go. Little fun fact for you. And yes, there's free VPN options, and you should be using a VPN especially if you're doing online banking and things like that for security reasons. Road to WrestleMania has officially begun. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm excited. Any of you guys here, I'm excited for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is interesting than last year's. This is more interesting than last year's to me. We all knew Cody should have been a champion, but this one's going to be interesting. It's going to be like a dog pile at the end of what it's going to be. I'm very interested in what they're going to do with Punk, Rollins, and Roman. I'm fascinated what they're going to do. Is Solo Sikoa going to factor into things? Sami Zayn, that's another one. Like tonight, they literally threw different lines of shit at you. Like there's some seeds with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens. What is Kevin Owens gonna do going forward? John Cena. What are we gonna do with John Cena? I think there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be mad because John Cena didn't win, and people are like, "Well, John Cena should just be given a title." No. I want John Cena just to walk last year and just get a title for a title's sake. Then what are you going to do after the end of that rainbow? You just going to have him relinquish it and that's that? That's shitty. Give him his flowers, treat him right, give him a match, have him win or put somebody over, and give him his flowers. In fact, if you really wanted to do it this year, since this is last year, just put him in the Hall of Fame. You know what you do? You have Triple H, you have him, maybe Batista. You put Batista there. You would have a starstruck thing. Refreshing, because fuck OBS. Refreshing because fuck OBS. I thank you for that. OBS has been a pain in my asshole today, so no joke, no front. Don't use that stream element shit. It's just yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate that. No Randy Orton here tonight. Yeah, that was really interesting too. I was really surprised. No Aleister Black. No really shock on the men's side. On the women's side, Nikki Bella. We got Jordynne Grace. We got Trish Stratus, which Trish Stratus looked really good, by the way. I guess Vince McMahon, when Trish Stratus was brought back in, was gassed and everything. But this Trish Stratus looks like she's having fun. This version, Nikki Bella looked good. Is this Nikki Bella coming back? Supposedly, I was reading online that this is she signed a new deal with WWE. Alexa Bliss literally signed a new deal with WWE. Alexa, stop. I don't know why my box was going off. Oh, because I said her name. She may appear. Joe Henry. That was a shocking part to me. I thought they were going to give him more time. They didn't give him more time. Penta, they gave a lot of time too. Santos, they gave Santos Escobar. They gave a lot of time to Santos Escobar, which I was very, 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 very happy about. Santos Escobar, I was very surprised. Andrade, then they were letting move. They let blood happen tonight. No AJ Lee. Yeah, that was the other thing. That was the other big rumor that was going around. AJ Lee was supposed to show up, but we got Nikki Bella. We got a Nikki Bella sighting, which I'm wondering what they're going to do with Nikki Bella. How long did she sign for? Is this a one-off? Is her sister coming with her? That's the question. Are we going to get Brie mode? That's going to be the $1 million question. Because the last time I checked, the Garcias were supposed to be in AEW. Supposedly. Last time I checked. Or we're going to WWE or AEW. But I guess some beef got squashed with Nikki Bella, I guess, from what the dirt sheets have said. Backstage, she squashed some shit. And I guess she's all for being part of WWE. Now, my question is going to be, what do they do if they bring in the Bella twins? Where are they going to put her? What are they going to put them in? What, a tag team? Have them win the tag team belts? Have them flounder between products? That's my other question. What they're going to do with that? Um, they played off a lot of things. WWE played off on a lot of things tonight. I think a lot of people don't know, like, watch the product often or don't understand follow throughs with stories. For instance, they played Roxanne Bailey to a T. And if you watch that Royal Rumble match, go back and watch it. They played off the story stuff that they have going on for NXT throughout the year, and it was fun. It's awesome seeing Bliss back. Yeah, Bliss is amazing. She should have been back. And everybody is saying that she needs to be part of the Wyatt Six. I don't think she needs to be. Let her come back and be this other person. She looked fun. She looked exciting. She looks like she's healthy in the right spot. She looks good. Put a belt around her. I could see Intercontinental belt. Her and Valkyria going at each other for a belt. I'm cool with that. Seriously, Alexa Bliss and Chelsea Green. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Alexa Bliss, being Alexa Bliss normal, I'm cool with it. You know, Alexa Bliss just being herself. That's all I ever wanted. Because she was booked better by Triple H than when she was under the Vince McMahon regime. Let's keep it a buck there. NXT slash main roster, when Triple H was running the show on SmackDown, was doing a good job with Alexa Bliss, and then it fell apart when Vince McMahon got a piece of her, started writing for her and Bruce Pritchard, and it's just like, it was all over the place. And then they put her with Bray Wyatt, and it was kind of not that great. The Funhouse stuff was cool, but it just didn't really boost her. Now with her being this character, she came out, she looked like $1 million fucking dollars. Shoot. This is Alexa Bliss I like. It was so crazy and dangerous. Yeah, did you see that there was 2 spots in that match that were pretty fucking bad? And I even turned my head. The first one is when Cody hit the back of his head. Like he was supposed to take back first. And when he threw him like this into it, he hit head first. Back head first. And I went, oh shit. And you could tell Cody, like, I don't know if they had to get the smelling salts out or whatever. They kind of panned the camera away. And you could tell, like, when they panned the camera away, right? You can honestly tell that Cody was trying to find where he was. And then from there, like, I was really happy with the bleeding. They had the tag team match, and they had AEW, please take notes. You can have blood in a match, but it doesn't have to be squirting or John Moxley bleeding all over yourself. Like we're having like oil dripped all over our bodies. You can have blood without having to have lots and lots of blood. And this is the third pay-per-view WWE has done where there's been blood. And they're doing it not profusely. They're not taking scissors out and they're damaging somebody's head. You know what I mean? So there you go. You can have blood without all the melodramatic shit behind it. That's the difference between WWE and AEW. You don't need to do all that hokey pokey shit to make a match feel, okay, 5 stars for Dave Meltzer. No, you don't. Anyway, moving along. Dave Meltzer looked like an idiot because Alexa Bliss literally. That's why I didn't take it. When somebody came into my stream, did you hear about Alexa Bliss? Burr, burr, burr. I'm like, point blank, where'd it come from? Oh, it came from. Burr, burr, burr. I'm like, oh, Dave Meltzer, that's been wrong all last year into this year. That guy should just retire at this point. Dave Meltzer, Featherstone, all these people should just retire. They don't know what they're talking about. Alexa Bliss has been in talks with WWE for months. And all that stuff. So I keep saying her name. And the dang, my voice assistant thing goes off. Ha. Anyway. But yeah, she was in talks with WWE for a while. I don't know why people were why I wasn't shocked that she was going to show up back in WWE. I wasn't in disbelief. Her home is WWE. It wouldn't make sense if she was in AEW. It made no sense. How are they going to book her? They barely can book Camille and a few other people. They're finally getting Mercedes Moné properly right, finally, for a change. That's the next pay-per-view, guys, for AEW's Grand Slam. Figure it out. How are they going to book they can't even book an Australian show properly. Is it in a stadium? Who knows? Anyway, You guys are not here to hear about my AEW opinion, but Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, I'm happy about. Charlotte Flair comeback story. I like this Charlotte Flair, what she came out as and how she's having fun in the ring. I think we're up for a different version of Charlotte Flair, and I'm here for it. And by the way, I did say I didn't want to see Charlotte Flair winning, but after seeing her in the ring and seeing her back and seeing her moving around and having fun, I kind of think, I think we're gonna see a different version of Charlotte Flair. So I'm okay with it now. I wasn't okay with it before. Yo, what's up, EB girl? Thank you for that. So, yeah, Royal Rumble tonight was an A. It was literally an A- B+ show for me. And by the way, before somebody says, well, they go like 7 hours, 8 hours. Why are they not going 8 hours? Why are they not going 6 hours? I'll keep it a buck with you guys because Triple H did state that he was going to smaller pay-per-view hours. He didn't want to keep people up until late night on a Saturday or on a... He wants to end his pay-per-views by 9. Unlike other promotions where they go until like 12 midnight or longer. But yeah, TNA got some love tonight. They kept talking about TNA. They're using that sponsorship back and forth, so it helped TNA out. No pre-show stuff. No pre-show matches. We didn't get pre-show matches tonight. It was interesting. No pre-show matches. None of those things, So I was really surprised by that. Bully Ray on the pre-show. Basically, they called him Bully Ray. Interesting. Does that mean he's coming to WWE too? But yeah, pretty much this was the show tonight. I mean, outside of I thought the men's tag team match was a little hokey pokey. To be honest with you, 2 out of 3 falls. I thought both Royal Rumble matches were fantastically done. Penta got a lot of love. Rey Mysterio got a lot of love. Dominic got a little bit of a comic spot, which I thought was perfect. They played off the JD McDonough injury stuff, and they had Tozawa get beat up. I thought it was fantastic. Look, when WWE books good pay-per-views, I'm going to tell you that. When they book shitty pay-per-views, I'll tell you. But this one wasn't shitty. I thought I was royally entertained. I thought Cody had a concussion. Kevin Owens looks like he got fucked up. Hopefully Kevin Owens is okay. Speedy recovery to JD McDonough. JD half a nugget. Wish him all the best in recovery. I mean, he's going to be gone for 4 months. I hope he rests and recovers and comes back stronger than ever. Can't wait to see Bronson Reed come back. I'm excited for that. Damian Priest. Look, they're furthering storylines with him too, so I'm cool with that. Gunther tonight looked like when he was walking down the halls looking like $1 million. We're gonna find out where Jey Uso's gonna go with his pick. I hope they don't force him into something. I hope it's gonna be either. I know it's gonna be Gunther because Cody's looks like he's set up for Punk. I think it's gonna be Punk pulling out the favor, and here we are. You know what I mean, guys? One more other time, I'm gonna say this. I watched it on Netflix. So if you watched it on Netflix, you didn't get ads. I have this subscription to where I don't get ads. Like Peacock. Peacock, I do the $20 a year thing. And I don't like Peacock. Peacock, I use Peacock for football and some series that I like to watch. But to be honest with you, I was watching it on Netflix. Like now I know I can tunnel into Canada with Proton VPN and I can just watch in my NXT live as it's happening, like East Coast time. And I can watch SmackDown on there live, and I can do all that and be part of the global audience. And then I can watch WWE Network on there. I'm gonna do that. Fuck Peacock. I hope they don't renew with Peacock, but they're probably going to renew with Peacock because they're happy with NBC Universal. Their app is trash. Let's just be honest with that one. But that's just guys. VPNs are great. You should be using one. If you don't have one, there's free ones out there. There's what's the one? What's the other one I use time to time? Your Band VPN. That one's a good one. But I was tunneling and I don't like WWE is getting my money no matter what. I didn't go and find a third party stream. I know there's some people out there that go do that. But when it comes to the WWE network, like I said, I have it on both sides. And I could just tunnel in and whatnot. So simple as that. And I don't get in trouble with Netflix for doing it. So there you go. So I think it was tunneling either Canada or it was the Netherlands. I don't know, one of the two. And I was using, I don't know if it was the free server or I have paid for it. I don't remember. But I've been using Proton for years. Proton's been great. I also use Surfshark for free for a while there. I used their trial. Surfshark's another good one. I was using private internet access for a minute there too. That's pretty good. Um, but yeah, that's the workaround if you want to work around and do Netflix more than you want to do Peacock. By the way, you can program your router certain protocols with a VPN and literally have your whole house VPN pretty easily. Anyway, AJ Lee, no AJ Lee sighting. I thought the kickoff was brilliant. I thought the Star Spangled Banner with the I know her music because I do listen to her. She's up and coming in country. That was also good. It wasn't a botched one. And yeah, I liked the music. I liked everything. The theme was good. Everything was good. I thought the crowd was electrifying throughout the whole thing. They were kind of dead during the because of the women's match. They were a little dead. I don't know if it maybe was just Netflix or it was just the simulcast that they have between Peacock and Netflix for the WWE Network on one side and then Peacock. And they also had two fuck-ups. WWE had two fuck-ups tonight. One when they were going to Joe Testator on one side before the Men's Royal Rumble. Their mics, that you can hear what they were talking about. You can hear Michael Cole legitimately. I don't know if it was just the Netflix footage or it was Peacock itself. Because they were just basically retaking the Peacock and putting it on Netflix. That's all they're doing. So there was two botches that were bad. One where you can hear Michael Cole, like there's time cues and stuff, and you can hear Michael Cole saying something. And then the other one was when Joe Testator, you can hear Michael Cole whispering something to somebody, and it was pretty bad. I don't know, it was like time cues and shit. It was kind of hilarious, and it was kind of bad at the same time, but I was kind of digging it. Not everything's gonna be perfect. But yeah, it went down smooth. I didn't have any buffering. I did not have any issues with the Netflix side of things. On Peacock, usually Peacock will literally just quit on me, and that's that. Now, I did not stick around after the fact on Netflix. I think after the pay-per-view's over, they kind of make you go over to the WWE stuff to get the post-game show or whatever, the post-whatever show. But tonight, GG's on Charlotte Flair. GG's on Jey Uso. John Cena, you know what? Look, John Cena is one of a kind, man. Like, does he have to win everything? I don't want him just to have a title to have a title. I want it to be memorable, you know? And I just felt like if they just gave him everything and let him break the record, I thought that would be unfair to the record. You know, to me, I think John Cena should earn it. And I think he'll get there. I think they'll give him the belt eventually this year. We got plenty of time. We got all the way up until what? December? So we'll see what they do with him. You know, like, chillax. Everybody chillax. You want them all to go right into it. You know what I mean? Let's see what Triple H comes up with for the rest of this year. We still got Clash in Paris. We still got we still got a lot of stuff this year still to come. We still got Crown Jewel. We still got a lot of things for Cena. You know, Cena could win that Crown Jewel championship, and that could count as 17. You know, who knows? Who knows what WWE considers 17? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, John Cena's got a lot of time left still this year to do something. And two, Jey Uso couldn't win this belt, right? Think about it. Jey Uso could win it again. John Cena could face him and lose somewhere at SummerSlam, you know? Who knows? But I know John Cena is a showman, and tonight, I think he passed the baton to Jey Uso a little bit. Jey Uso's up there too. He's like 37, 38. So like I don't think he has a lot of time left in WWE either. You know, Roman don't have a lot of time left in WWE either. They're all in their 40s. So like I you know, again, people are like, "Well, are we going to run it back with Roman?" Well, obviously we're not. And Solo Sikoa, what are we doing with him? And CM Punk in the favor. We are going to see what happens on Monday. This is going to get I'm interested. WWE, you got me interested. You got a lot of stuff. It's like General Hospital. I watch a lot of General Hospital, okay? I'm not going to lie. I watch General Hospital. I'm a Sonny Corinthos guy. Michael Corinthos right now he's got his own storyline. So right now they got a whole bunch of fucking storylines right now with wrestling. So like I said, I'm very, very, very interested in what they're going to do the rest of this year. And This is one of the biggest Royal Rumbles in a minute. It was a good showing. They got right to the point. I was happy about it, and that's that. I think it was an A- B+ show. A lot of the dirt sheets that were writing, and whatnot were wrong about predictions and whatnot. The Charlotte Flair leaks were true. I'm very pleased. What else can I say? People are like, oh, well, Jey Uso. I've been talking about Jey Uso for 6 months. Even my whole thing on my channel is, yay. We've been doing the yay thing all year long here on this channel. I'm sorry that offends people, but I'm happy for Jey Uso. He deserves it. He's been way over, and he deserves an end game to that. I think he deserves some type of a belt behind it. And I know a lot of you don't like that, so whatever, At the end of the day, my opinion's my opinion. If you want somebody to go watch somebody else that will appeal to you that says John Cena. John Cena has time in the sun. If he wins the belt this year, I'll be happy. I just want him to have his flowers, and I want him to be treated right. That's it. That's all I want. Tonight was a good show for what it was. They kicked it off hot. The matches were on fire. Penta hit these 3 fucking Mexican destroyers, and I was like, holy shit. One on Jacob Fatu that Jacob got up after the fact. I was like, holy shit, this man is invincible. Holy shit, this man's fucking invincible. So, Jacob Fatu, man, is your future, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Jacob Fatu, I would say, I'd honestly tell you that Logan Paul. Look, you can love or hate Logan Paul, but that dude, and yes, I know his whole YouTube persona and all the shit that's gone down. I'm talking WWE sense. He's the best heel they got. Next to Dominic Mysterio, if they want to put some love into Dominic Mysterio's got to get a little buffer though. The problem is that I can't take him serious. Like, I'm not saying become Eddie Guerrero-esque, but I'm just saying get a little more bulkier. Lay off on the chicken strips. Maybe eat some lean meat or something, or potatoes, and get bigger, get stockier. I'm not asking you to be Braun Breaker levels, but it just shows. It just does. And Logan Paul looked good tonight too. But, again, Logan Paul shoulda, woulda, coulda, and he still lost. So there's that. Got eliminated anyway. Anyway, my name is RevSauce9. I'll be back on Monday with a Raw review for you guys. Uploaded or not uploaded, depending on what I'm going to do. Today was a special event, special show. I was very happy Charlotte Flair once again won, and Jey Uso. Again, look, WWE did the right thing to me, so I was happy, and Jey Uso was my dark horse pick all along, and I've said that for 3 weeks now. So there you go. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm out skis. I'll see you guys. I'm going to go rest up a little bit. Still a little tired. And then I'll get back and I'll be game streaming on beautiful Sunday early morning. Anyway, love you all. To the trolls, get better. Do better. Do better. Like, some of you in my YouTube channel can't even spell it. You're going to just get blocked. Going forward, I'm just going to block these people. Learn to spell. Like, seriously, I want to hand you a dictionary or a book or something. I thought my English was bad. Oh, no. Some of you are just bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Peace. Oh, yeah, let's do this real quick since I'm streaming to many other platforms. Oy. Let's see here. Kick, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later on. YouTube, been real. Great show tonight. I was happy with the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso, yay. I'm happy with it, and I'll see you guys on